Hey business owners, what if every time you added names to your Google Sheet, they instantly turned into fully tagged contacts inside System.io without you uploading, importing, or doing a single extra step? Sounds fascinating, right? To understand this, let's understand a real time scenario. Imagine you're collecting leads in Google Sheets, maybe from events, bulk uploads, referral lists, or manual entries. Without automation, you need to export the sheet, clean the data, upload it to system.io, map every field, tag contacts, repeat this every time new rows are added or updated. It's very slow, repetitive, and easy to mess up. But this is where our tool AutoAppy comes into picture, which helps us to automate such kind of chaotic situations. So with the help of AutoAppy, the moment a new row appears in your Google Sheet, those leads are automatically created in system.io as fresh contacts with the correct tags, segments, and workflows triggered instantly, giving you real time lead syncing and saving hours of manual work. So, hope that you're clear with this automation concept. So now let's head over to create this. But before creating this, let's try to know a bit more about what AutoAppy is about. So for that, we have to go to the landing page of AutoAppy, which will come when we tap Home.
So this is the landing page of AutoAppy where we have different nav options like home, apps, learn, automations, pricing and workflows. So as we scroll down, we can see that we have a section that is connect your apps where we can discover and connect apps to create powerful automation workflows. Here we have n number of applications which we have integrated to AutoAppy and which we can use in your uh, AutoAppy and which you can use in your automations. So as we scroll down, you can see that we have another section that is set up your automations. Here you can explore how you can streamline your workflows and save time with our automation features. So basically here we have a number of automation templates which we have created for you so that you understand how a particular workflow works. So suppose if you are a new user, you can always go to view details and check out how a particular workflow works one by one, step by step in detail. And if suppose you just want to simply try it, just go and click try it and see how it suits your business. So as we scroll down, we can see that we have another section of pay pricing plans. So here you can see that we offer here you can see that we have a starter plan, the essential plan, and the professional plan. So in the starter plan, you can see that for rupees absolutely zero per month, we offer you 3,000 tasks every month, unlimited workflows, unlimited team members, and whatnot. So what are you waiting for? You just simply sign up for free and start automating today itself. So now let's go and start with our today's workflow. But before going to our today's workflow, make sure that you have already signed into AutoAppy and that you have connected your Google credentials to the same. So now let's go to creating our today's workflow. Just tap workflow and this will open up this kind of an interface in front of you which will help you to manage and monitor your workflows. So now let's start with creating our today's workflow. For that we have to go and say add workflow, and then here we'll give it a name as auto create contacts system.io contacts using Google Sheets. Auto create multiple system.io contacts using Google Sheets. So this you can give it a name. So just say save, and post this it will open up this kind of an interface in front of you which will prompt us to select a trigger node. So now you'll have a question in mind that what is a trigger node. So basically a trigger node is the first node in your entire automation workflow, and it acts as a backbone to your entire automation, and that it is just like if condition, if it's satisfied only then it will go to the next condition. So in our case the first trigger node is going to be Google Sheet. So just select Google Sheet, and in the triggers just select new row added or updated. So now say add first app. So this will add this node to the AutoAppy canvas. So now we have to go and set this node live. For that we have to go to the hamburger menu. Just click the hamburger menu and it will open up the setup, configure and the test window for the same. So here you can see that we have a webhook URL. So just simply copy that. And then as you scroll down, you can see that we have a setup of instructions given below. So here it says that log into your Google account and open a new existing Google Sheet. And since I already have an account, I'll just show you. that this is my sheet which I have created, and I wish to store all this data. Like from here, I want to create a contact into system.io CRM. So let's see how that is done. So before that, I need to also show you that how to configure the Google Sheet to Auto API. So that has a separate process. So let's go and do that. For that, you will have to go to the extensions tab, and then in the add-ons, just say get add-ons. Then here search for Auto API webhook. So just say install, the very first option. Then say Auto API demo, whichever account you are connected to Auto API with, just sign in through that. Say continue. And then say next. And then it will tell you to complete an additional setup. So just go for that. Basically, it's just an Auto API guide which tells you like how that webhook works. So when you're free, you can just go through this document to understand what's the webhook in detail. So now that we have done this, we'll just say done, close this, and we will do refresh. We will do refresh. And then if you go to the extensions part, you can see that we have the Auto API webhook installed. So now let's go to the setup workflow from Auto API webhook. So I'll just close this since it is taking the old workflow. I'll just say add trigger again. Yes, so now let's add the column name as J, and we'll name this column as the text ID, and we will paste the webhook URL from Auto API to this webhook URL section, and in the event type we will select text enter as an event. So when we are going to enter anything into text ID, this workflow should get executed. So this is just say save, and then set up triggers. So once this is done, triggers have been set up successfully. So now we will go to Auto API, and we will say start capturing sample data. So while the data has been captured, we'll go to our sheet and start adding the details one by one. So I'll just add Shirodkar. Make sure you enter a unique email address always, since system.io does not take any duplicate email ID, or neither it takes an incorrect email ID. Say Pune. Image, and the country as India. Company name as Auto API. And here in the text ID, TAJ0123, and we'll tap outside, wait for some time, go back to AutoAppy, wait until the data is getting captured. And then we will say check status. So here you can see that the data has been captured successfully with all the details which we wanted. So now that the node is live, let's close this. We have set this node live. Let's go and perform a final action, that is, let's add the system.io node. Let's perform a final action app, that is the system.io. So for that we have to go to the plus icon here and then go and search for system.io, and in here we will select the action type as create contact and say add node. Yes, add node. And here it will ask us to select an option from existing connection and create new connection. So we will go and create a new connection now. So here it will ask us to enter an API key. So let's go and see how it is done. So here we will just give it a name as system.io Google Sheet data. And here API key, for this we have to go to the system.io account. So I already have one, so make sure that you also have one. So now let's go and set its API key. So for that we have to go to the settings tab under the profile section, and here below the profile you have to go and select public API keys. So since I already have one, I'll just delete that and show you like how to create one from scratch. So just delete this and here say create, and here we will give it a name as AutoAppy, or you can give any other name here. So I won't be setting any expiration, so it will be live for life. So you can add an expiration if you wish to, and just say save, and then we will copy this API key from here and come back to AutoAppy and save it, paste it over here and say save connection. So here you can see that the setup has been successfully made. So now let's go and map the email address. So let's go to the data mapper here, select the data mapper, and from the category we will select the Google Sheet, and here we will enter the email address. So just say confirm, and in the locale we'll select English, and in the first name again go to the data mapper and select the Google Sheets as your previous node and search for the first name. For the last name we repeat the same thing, select Google Sheets, search for the last name, confirm. Phone number also you repeat the same, select. So in the country name again we go and save India, just say confirm. In the city we say Pune, postal code confirm. Again go to the data mapper and map the company name, say confirm. For the tax number we again go to the Google Sheet and say confirm. State or the province we will select MH, say confirm and say submit. Then we will say test this node. Okay, so it is giving an error saying that one field is having a wrong input. So let's debug it. Mostly it should be in the country section, because most of the applications have IN as the country. So it must be having a validation in that way. So let's enter it manually here. So next time when you make this, just make sure that you enter IN inside the Google Sheet as well, so that when we map it, it will work successfully. So now let's go ahead like this. Just say submit and then test this node. So now you can see that it is working fine. Hide sample data and show sample data. It says that the contact has been created. So let's go back to our system.io and check in the contact section if the contact has been reflected or not. So let's refresh the page. So here you can see that the contact has been reflected with all the details which we had, with the name, tax ID, tax number, the mobile number, and all the details have been successfully stored here. So we can just always go inside this and check. So these are all the details which we have mapped successfully. Okay. So this is how the automation takes place. Hope so that you've enjoyed this automation and the journey through AutoAppy was inspiring and interesting for you. So if you have someone who wishes to supercharge their productivity, head over to our website and start automating today itself. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe our video. And if you have any kind of query or any doubt in your mind, or if you have any idea in your mind on which you want us to create our next upcoming video tutorial on, feel free to comment down in our YouTube comment sections and our team will be very happy to assist you with the same. So until I see you into the next video lecture, happy automating. Thank you.